Aye, so back out wild camping, trapped in a tent, heavy rain, strong wind, our gas, and plenty of food. Yeah, we're in Glen Coe this evening. We're planning on doing 2 munros, but we might just do the one. And it was a good wee trek in. Good solid path all the way up. No boggy parts. We passed a camping spot that I previously camped in a few years back with footing boots, where there was, some serious winds. But I'll add that video at the end of this one. Had some cracking views of the surrounding area. You got the Etive, and you're also able to see the second munro while coming up. And once we got up here, there's good ground. There's good ground. Relatively flat on your end. Guys isn't complaining. Relatively flat and cracking views. Sadly, we don't really have any cracking views right now. But sustained rainfall, torrential rainfall for the next couple of hours. We've got some gusty winds, as you'll see from the clips. And later on in this evening, we could see some snow, maybe sleet showers. We're thinking the snow is more for the peaks. We're about 800 metres right now, and that munro there is 925. We were initially going to camp up there, but wasn't sure on the ground. Picture spots. We were going to do a night walk, but we are wet, so we'll just wait until the morning and get one munro done. I can't remember if I said guys have already done both, but it's just an evening wrapped in the tent. Yeah, it was. I was really struggling to get up here. It was my first summit since May, and again I put on another stone, so I'm up to 117 kilograms now. I was struggling big time. It took us about 2 hours to do like 2 kilometres, and we're still not yet at the summit. We're at the Buachaille, the ridge between the 2 summits. I got up here, got my tent set up, but I was all wet and I was getting really cold. But thankfully, who came to the rescue? The wee heater! Absolute godsend now. As you can see, I've got the tent opened over here for ventilation. I've got the tent here opened as well for, additional ventilation. And I'm just sitting in my jumper and my thermals, and I'm nice and toasty. Aye, so has anyone ever came across this before, where there's like no signal in any part of the tent apart from this little section? Well, in this case, I'm getting 4G right there. Gaz is getting 3G, but he was able to access Facebook and get emails coming through, but we found the 4G, it's right there. So this has got to be the heaviest rain that we've camped in a while, man. The microphone is just about picking us up, but the rain's overpowering. It's saying out there, it's torrential. Me and Gaz get absolutely soaked. We were going to do the munros at night, but we're not going to risk it because you can't get your dry clothes wet. Otherwise, it's going to be a brutal morning getting back off. So we'll do one of the munros. Gaz has already done both. We'll do one of the munros in the morning. But we're not doing both, and we're not going for a night walk. We're just going to stay in the tent. We're trapped in the tent. But over in that direction, it's Glen Coe. I don't think you're going to see the Etive. You can see some clouds moving, but yeah, it's wild out there. Absolutely wild. Right, so what's tonight's sleeping system, Monty? As you can see here, I'll go here first. I've got 2 closed cell foam mats. A lot of people have commented on the wars that the Big Agnes has been through. Coming from a working class background, I like to get my money's worth. You know what, it still does the job, it's still practical. And especially with a dog, I'd be as well just keeping it until it's ripped to shreds. But I've also got this little thin one as well. Sleeping mat, I've got the Light Tour. Look, I think this is just a subsidiary of sister company of Nature Hike. They've got a very similar mat with very similar specs, a very similar design. It's got an R value, what was it, 5.8. I've had it down to -5 on multiple occasions, and guys, have I ever complained about this bad boy? I've never complained. Guys did that, no. It's never once let me down. I love this honeycomb-esque design. It's super comfortable. I'm a bad sleeper. I've got a poor back, but as a side sleeper, this is absolutely fantastic. It compresses down very well. I don't have a clip of that, but it compresses down very well. It's very light. I think the thing only weighs like 510 grams. It's warm, never let me down. It's compact. Really, that's all I've got to say about it. And I've got with me the Buachaille G700. We've got some specs here. I was going to do a full review on it, however, but I can't get a signal to go into like a website that's rich in data to download the full specs. So I'll do a review on this another time. But there's the specs there: G700, black ice, goose down, comfort to limit -5 to -10. And again, I've had this down to, you know, -5 on a number of occasions. Guys, have I ever complained about this bag? Gaz is shaking his head. No.
They're not going to hear me.
No. It's a bit damp than now, but due to that intense rainfall. But a down bag does have some waterproof properties where it should be able to handle a bit of dampness. But that's how compact it is. And it's a great stuff sack. I've never had any problems with it. Tighten it, ramming it in and whatnot. And here we have the bag. There's the bag. It's sleek, it's beautiful, it's comfortable, and it's never let me down. Black ice. And what I like about it as well is the zips never snag. They are smooth, they are good zips. Look at that. All the way up you go. Smooth, cannot complain. The most underrated sleeping bag on the market, and that's what my title is going to be when I do a full review on it. Oh no, that's right, I've got my wet pillow and my other wet pillows. Flex tail pillow. It's a cracking little pillow, does the job. I normally just put that underneath the mat so it raises it off the ground, and then rest my head in this one. That's me, mate. Aye. So it's tea time and I am one hungry hippo. So I've got with me the ultralight fire maple stove. It's sleek, it's nice, it's compact, it's lightweight, and it's ideal for just boiling water for those, you know, dehydrated meals. It's nice and secure. You just, you know, pop it in like that, and Bob's your uncle. But we, of course, have to light it first. I think it's switched off. I hope it's switched off. No one likes it when that gas leak occurs. Let's see, Monty, come on. What is your problem? There we go. There we go. Is it on? Is it on? I'm not hearing anything. Spin me right round, baby. Oh, it's on. Let's turn it off. There we go. So that's it in. Gas is clearly working. Right, guys, it's time to use it comes with a ferro rod, or ferro rod to light it. I'm not exactly the master of this. It's a required technique. Oh, there you go. Job done. So, well, that's lighting. We need 350 millilitres of water. So I've got with me Real Termat Tikka Masala. I've not yet tried that. 578 calories, so it's good for the mountains. I've got a fire pot. That's what I'm going to have right now. Is a chili con carne with rice. 600 calories. Requires 350 millimetres of water. And later, well, not later on, that's going to be for our breakfast in the morning. The vegetable hot pot. Why they call it a vegetable hot pot, I don't know, because it's just mashed potato. So, water, mate, where's the... Use that. This is 500 millilitres. So, try and eyeball 350. Yeah. About 300. What do you think, 350? Roughly 350? Alright, just you calm yourself, mate. Let's set this in. Shouldn't be. I can see that one. Oh! There we go. Get it nice and secure. And we'll just let it boil. Just put the lid on. Bob's your uncle. Once that's boiled, we'll fire it in here and see if it's Monty approved. That's the inside of it. Filled to level 5. Hope that's 350 millilitres that's in there. That's insane. Listen to that! That is torrential! I got a wee look. Aye, so we managed to get the rainfall radar up on the phone thanks to the 4G that's up here. And I'll play it over this clip on this side. This will give you an idea of what this rainfall event is like. The precipitation is certainly at its heaviest at its start, but it's still, it's still in the yellow and the greens right now, which is still, moderately heavy, but it was torrential earlier on. But I mean, look at the size of the thing. We're what, 1/3, potentially halfway through the entire thing, and it's been going for about 2-3 hours now. It looks like we've got a couple of hours left. So yeah, trapped in the tent. I think the wind has changed direction. Let's just take it. The rain event is over and we are now free. However, we've only got about 30 minutes of daylight left, so we're going to enjoy it while it lasts. And the forecast says we could see some showers, could see some snow, maybe sleet at this level. But that's one of the munros, and then the other munro is behind that bad boy. But yeah, we're going to go out. Well, we are out, and we're going to get some footage. Can't remember if I said, but I brought my water shoes. Pain in the backside. Putting your boots on and off. What a view, what a camping spot. One of the best. We had a brief interlude of dry weather. We capitalised on it. Went back into the tent and look who's came back with an absolute vengeance. But I'm now in the tent myself. Gaz is doing some filming and cooking in his own tent. I'm drying my socks. I've got the wee heater on, of course, and I'm just sitting here listening to some music. I've got a Buachaille again, Sisters of Mercy, Crystal Castles. I've got Moby, I've got KMFDM, and later on I'll probably watch a movie to put me to sleep. Netflix has kindly downloaded The Green Book with Viggo Mortensen and that gentleman's name I can't remember. So I'll probably watch that. But the weather is just, it's wild, it's insane, it's apocalyptic. It's true Scottish weather. Aye, so it's about 9 PM, we've just sat in the tent. The rain's been on and off, the wind has been on and off. We're listening to some Manic Street Preachers and I'm now going to cook myself a meal. I've got this real tormat, the best dehydrated meals I've had have been real tormat, and it was the spicy penne arrabbiata, which was just phenomenal. But this is a chicken tikka masala, so we'll see how that goes. Whilst my clothes and my socks and whatnot drying up, I've improvised. I've used my beanie, I think you call that a beanie, as socks, along with my hot water bottle cover. So aye, there's that. And I'm not going to lie guys, but I'm really missing my dog. But I'm super hungry and I need water. That's cola, that's not going to. That's Vimto, that's not going to. That's water. Third time lucky, eh? That's the word I'm looking for.
Serious? Keep it in, it's funny.
No, right. So aye guys, real tormat chicken tikka masala, absolutely dynamite, rich in flavour, very vibrant, and you can certainly taste the spices. 578 calories. I've said it before, I'll say it again, the real tormat stuff is the best dehydrated food on the market. So it's 10:30, I'm in my bed and I'm looking to get an early night because I really want to get one of those munros bagged. The weather has died down, but it's certainly getting chillier, but you still get the odd strong gust. Gazzy's tent, you can hear it flapping about like a madman, but this tent, the Vango MTNF10, is just an absolute champion in the wind. It's unbelievable, and even when it's super windy it barely makes any noise. It's to be dry throughout the night apparently. From about 2 o'clock onwards, so my jacket's outside, hopefully capitalising on that breeze. I need it to dry off ideally so I can cut up those munros, but I'm just going to head to bed and watch the Green Book, so I'll catch you guys all in the morning. Good morning. Can't bother finding the audio equipment, but it was a comfortable, it was a deep, it was a long, however lukewarm sleep. The mat was warm, the bag was trapping heat, but I was struggling to retain heat. Not sure what happened there, but the rain and the wind just persisted throughout the night. Again, it's about 6:15 in the morning right now, still raining. So these are the only dry clothes that I've got: my thermals, my waterproof over trousers, my jumper and my down jacket, so I'm not risking bagging that munro. I'm just going to get something to eat, pack up and then head off, because I do not want hypothermia, because the wind chill out there is about -8. But I've got the wee heater on. I'm going to have a vegetable hot pot. Again, it's just mashed potato with veg. But it's Monty approved, and then we'll see how Gaz got on. So that's us all packed up, and that's us heading off the mountain. I'm not heading up there, it's too cold, too windy, and to be honest with you, my legs can't handle it. I'll come back here next year, group camp, getting both done. But I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye bye.